All right, good morning, class. Today I'm going to go over the homework you've got. Well, classwork you've got for today. So I'm going to start by sharing my screen and then I will open it up and then we will go for it. All right, so your homework today is in week 15. Uh, Here's the assignment. I'm going to go ahead and open that up on my screen. So give me just a second. Let's see, where is it? It is right there. Okay, here we go. All right, let's zoom in. So you're going to use your notes for this. You're going to use your notes for this. So when it says compare and contrast, make sure you say something about each one and you talk about either how they're the same or how they are different. That's for all of these. Sometimes they're part of the same thing. Sometimes one is a smaller piece of something else. So make sure that you say that. All right. Don't give me one or two words here. Write a sentence. Take your time. I am going to grade these. All right. Short answer down here at the bottom. There are two main reasons why cells divide rather than just continuing. You will find that in your notes, or it should be on the slideshow we did yesterday. Oh, there we go. All right. Volume of a cell. I want you to calculate these today. I'm not going to require it of you on the test, but I want to see how well you can use these formulas. Um, You've got some information. So cell one has a radius of 0.75 millimeters, and animal cell two has a radius of 1.15 millimeters. So you'll use those equations to get a ratio. All right. So the volume is 4/3 pi r cubed. Those of you who don't remember what the power of three means you multiply that number by itself three times. So if the radius is 0.75, that's going to be 0.75 times 0.75 times 0.75. Pi, you know what that is. That's the ratio of the diameter of a circle to the circumference, 3.14. And then you calculate the surface area. 4 times pi times r squared being the radius times the radius. You multiply it times itself twice. All right, and you've got a couple more questions to answer down here. Please use complete sentences. It doesn't have to be a book, it doesn't have to be like a paragraph, but please write a complete thought. All right, whoops. Vocabulary review. All right. I am going to fix this because it looks like it's messed up here. But you're going to put the correct word in here for these. Oh, I'm looking at a different version here. Okay. Yeah, there's a 14 and a 15. Um, yeah, your version won't look like this. It should be correct. Okay. Anyway, short answer questions. What is the cell cycle? Give your best definition for these. Please don't look them up. Go to your slideshow and try and interpret the information. Going to Google doesn't help you learn the material. Please take your time and you know, you've got time in class. Or you can come up and ask me a question. That's why I'm doing this. So you can watch this and I'll be available to come and help and answer questions. All right. What problem might arise in a cell that did not complete the G1 phase prior to the cell division? Well, you have to first figure out what happened during the G1 phase and what needs to happen in the rest of the cell cycle that if G1 is missed is going to cause a problem. So that's your thinking for that question. All right. Is there a relationship between the complexity of an organism and the number of chromosomes in the cell? Explain your answer. That you might have to look up, or you could, in the slideshow, you could make an inference from the information it gave you. We have 46 chromosomes. That fruit fly had 8 chromosomes. And that giant spiny crab, if you look at the life cycle of a crab, it has 208 chromosomes. So take your pick. All right. And then some multiple choice here. Those should be fairly easy, and that's self-explanatory. All right, there you go. Get your work done.